Check, 1, 2, check. Check, 1, 2. I can't hear myself. Check, 1, 2, check, 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 1, 2, check, 1, 2. Checky, checky, checky. See if I can get the numbers down here in the next 10, 12 minutes. Richard, Harper Richard. I don't hear any sound going there. Check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2, check, check. Check, 1, 2, check, 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 check. Check, 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 1, 2. Check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2. Check, 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 1, 2, check. Check, 1, 2. Can you hear anything? I can't hear me, but. Check, 1, 2, check. Check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2, check, check, check. Check, 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 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2. Still no sound coming there. Is the sound okay, Mike? But I like to be able to hear myself if I can. Okay. Check 1, 2. Check, 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 check. 16, Baker. 22. I can't remember his name. Hauser. 14. Wallace. 12. For sure. 40. not going to everyone, and welcome into the campus of the University of Prince Edward Island in the Bell Alliance Center in beautiful downtown Charlottetown for this Game 3 of the provincial U18 AAA Final Series. Here tonight between the host Central Attack attacking from your left in the white uniforms with the gold trim. The opposition tonight is going to be once again the Western Regals to your right in the green and white uniforms. The Regals looking to secure their 5th championship in the last 8 years. What's going to be the Attack's response in this game? We'll soon find out. Puck played out to the middle. That goes just beyond Carson MacArthur. Nick Reeves. Outlet pass up the side, turned in there by the Attack. Marshall Gallant pinched in, but that's chipped off there by Johnny McKinnon on a self-pass. Unfortunately, that's going to be going down for icing here, 30 seconds into this period. The starting goaltenders for tonight's game for the hometown Attack. Coach Morgan Rice continuing with his goaltender rotation as they've done all year as Aiden Rose returns back in between the pipes. Over the course of the regular season, 14 games, a 3.37 goals against average. Puck shot in quickly there, turned around by MacArthur. That goes wide. In behind the net, Watts. Playing it in against Noy. He takes it up against the half wall. Colby McDonald, wrister in off the pin, right to Sam Hackett. He keeps his hot hand going in the playoffs as he gets his 3rd goal in the last 2 games. And the Regals take an early 1-0 lead. Puck just gets shot in net there by Colby McDonald. Aiden Rose flipped out the pads right onto the stick of Sam Hackett. And the Regals' number 1 scorer does some damage early on in this game. Sam Hackett had a big game in game 2. 2 goals, 2 assists. He continues his torrid pace here in the playoffs to give the Regals this early lead. Face off to the left of Rose. High stick up there. Oh, that one wrung off the post. Good check there by Tyler McKinnon. Comes around the far side. Noah Dow loses it. Stripped to the puck there by Baker. Carson Wood strips in. His shot's blocked by Nick Reeves, who's playing defense tonight here for the Central Attack, at least early on in this game. Cameron Jennings tries to muscle out the Regals attacker. Puck comes out through the middle. Sloppy play up. Shot back in by McDonald. Comes around here. Richard. Cross ice. Toe drag there by McCormick. Reeves tries to retrieve it in his own zone. Taken out of the play. Wood gets it back. McCormick. Quick wrist shot on net. Turned aside by Rose easily. Noah Dow. Up on the glass. Tries to get it to Tyler McKinnon. But that's a little too far out of his reach. So the Regals coming in here early, establishing a bit of a presence early on in this game. They get the coveted first goal to give themselves a lead in this pivotal game 3 here. Do or die for the Central Attack here today in this game. Hackett tried to get it over there to Oliver, but Aiden Rose snuffed that one out. Face off to Rose's right. Keown in to take it against Hackett. Keegan Callahan, he escapes with it, but Sam Hackett strips it back in. Puck goes around the far side. That's going to be Nick Reeves. Tries to get it up. Comes into the neutral zone. McDonald loses the puck. Gains the blue line, takes it in against the far wall. Patiently into the corner. Oliver looking to get it back out, but Jack Roberts tries to rim it off, but kept in there by Hackett. Battle ensues along the ward, and the attacker able to get it out. Gallant back in his own zone. Good outlet pass over there to Culleton. That's to nobody. Roberts chips it in. The Attack looking to make some changes here in the lineup. Culleton, backhand sauce into Hackett. He maintains possession, gains the line, dumps it in, and the Regals make a shift here. 17-13 to go here in this first period. Regals with the 1-0 lead. Damian Boyle taking it wide around the defender, shoots it wide. That missed by 4 or 5 feet. Reeves. Blind pass over the far side, recaptured there by Gallant. Puck flipped up into the middle over the head of Jack Riley. Puck out into the neutral zone is going to be McDonald. He's content there to throw it back in. Sorry, that's McCormick. Reeves. Good move around the attacker in the zone there. McCormick tries to get it in. Riley, self-pass in there. Wallace rims it back here. Ellsworth chips it in. That goes wide. Puck kept in there by the Regals. Good pressure here. Good forechecking pressure by the Regals. They've got the attack going a little bit in their own zone. Wrist shot goes wide. Connor Ellsworth fires it on, but that's turned aside by Damian Boyle. Good heavy check in his own zone. Schofield. Attack kind of reeling here. They can't seem to get out. The relentless pressure here from the Regals. Ellsworth, his wristers turned aside. Puck won again by the Regals. They're getting first in on everything here in this period so far. Ellsworth, head up, that goes wide. In desperation, Tyler Worth tries to get it out, and that line, they're gassed. They're getting off on a quick shift. Regals make the whole changes themselves too. McCormick over here to Ellsworth. Chipped up ahead, MacArthur rims it around the far side. Nathan Schofield goes after it. He's been on there a long time himself. He'll be looking to get off. Puck intercepted there. Darian Jameson couldn't get it through. Ethan McDonald tried to get it through, but he's struck by Hackett. Toe drag around, good wrist shot. That didn't miss by much at the far side, and the convert by the referee is waving it off. I think he said that the net was off its moorings before it went in the net. So a bit of a break there for the Central Attack. No goal is the call. Coach Jason Smallman looking for a bit of an explanation there. Sam Hackett came in, took the shot wide. The carom came off the backboards right onto the stick of Carson MacArthur. Rose had kind of lost his position on the far side. The post come off. MacArthur had the gaping net there. The puck went in, but no dice. Face-off's going to be to the left of Rose. Rankinoy, he loses it. Regains possession, takes the wide around, tries to go around Watts. He strips him of the puck. Gallant tries to shoot it up, but that goes off one of the attack defenders. And it looks like it will be staying inside. Linesman Todd Gallant deeming that the players had their gloves over the boards. So therefore, that's what caused the stoppage of play, and then he figures they will keep it inside. Face off to Rose's left. One there by Lund. Watts up off the boards. Good slick pass there by Tyler McKinnon using his feet to get it to Lund. Here come the attack wide. It's Dow driving into the corner. Taken out of the play. Good support there by Michael McRae in defense there for the Regals. They've been solid defensively this whole tournament, not allowing the attack to generate much of an attack throughout these first two games. McDonald battling in behind the net there with Dow. He comes out the short side. Turn around wrister. That didn't miss by much. Puck out, shot it out into the corner by Tyler McKinnon. And the net comes off. So the best chance there of the game for the attack is their leading scorer, Noah Dow, walked out from behind the net. Good position on the shot. Tried to get it up on the short side. But today's starter, Turner Ellis, was equal to the task. Face off to Ellis's right. Keown's going to get chased out. Roberts comes in to take it. Face off one there by Ben Watts. Tried to keep it in. Puck rimmed off the far side. Reeves tries to keep it in as well, and mentioned earlier, Turner Ellis getting the start in here this game for tonight for Jason Smallman's team. First two games, Nyland Hustler had to start in Game 5 against Pownal, and in the first two games of this series, Coach Smallman showing a good deal of faith in Turner Ellis as well, too, in this game, and giving him the nod in this pivotal Game 3. Puck fought along the boards. Keown tries to get it through. That just went under the stick of Keegan Callahan. Playing up forward here tonight is a bit of a change for the Morgan Rice coach squad. Roberts chips it down to Keown. Roberts chips it around, back out front to Keown. Oh, shot over the top. That didn't miss by much, and that net down in the far end, which is always a problem here in Cary Rink A, seemingly becoming a problem once again here tonight in this early go, and that's something the referees are going to have to be watching for to see if that doesn't become an ongoing issue over the course of this game. Tax win the faceoff. Reeves tries to get it deep. Kept in there. Good hit there by Tyler Worth on Liam Greenan. Good cross-ice pass. Well read there by Reeves as he intercepts it. The attack comes back. Greenan tried to get it through, but the league's top defenseman, Ben Watts, made a great defensive effort on that one. Watts up around the boards. Reed Monahan lost it in his feet. Good check there by Liam Greenan. Took on the big body in Damon Boyle. And down went Boyle. And he gets right back into it with good physical play. Once again there by Tyler Worth. As the attack looking to generate a bit of energy coming in here. They're going to go shorthanded here. Tyler Worth. Head contact penalty is going to be the call. Got the hands up a little bit on the Regals player. And the attack. The Regals power play 2 for 10 in the last game. 2 for 5 in the first one, 2 for 6 in the first one as well. Get the opportunity to stretch the lead here to 2-0 with 12:35 to go here in this first period. Hackett walks out of the corner. Gets it back to McCormick. He's taken out of the play. Good effort there by Darian Jamieson. Puck comes in the slot. Wood can't handle it. Retrieved there by Johnny McKinnon. Tries to get around Hackett, but he strips him of the puck. McRae to Hackett. Tries to see Colby McDonald there, but that shot goes right into the breadbasket of Aiden Rose. So a little sloppy play there by the attack, trying to get it out, but good effort by Sam Hackett to get in, stripped him with the puck. That kept the puck alive. Good chance there so far for the Regals. Face-off won by Keown. Hackett. Quick wrister! There you go! 2-0. Sam Hackett, head up, looked over the right pad of Aiden Rose, fired it in the far side. And early on in the 4-minute power play, Hackett gets his second of the game. 12:03 to go in the first period. Nice, nifty wrist shot over the top of Aiden Rose's pad. And the Regals continue on the power play, the second half of this double minor, to Tyler Worth for head contact. See what kind of response they get here. McDonald keeps it in. Down to McRae, out in the slot. Carson Wood, what a save by Aiden Rose! No answer for that, though, is Carson Wood converts on a great tic-tac-toe play by the Regals going in. Aiden Rose, left defenseless, made a huge effort coming across. But there was nothing he could do on the last part. Carson Wood staring at an open net. And the Regals, the visiting Regals, convert here early on a two-man advantage. Double minor penalty, and they convert big time here to give a big lead. Coach Johnny McDonald over there figuring that boys got to settle down here, see if they can get the troops, settle the waters here a little bit, make something happen, as the Regals have overtaken the game here right now with 3 early goals halfway through this period. Still a lot of hockey to play. But the task that was big at the start of this game has just become enormous for this central attack. Icing's going to be the call against the Regals, so the attack looking a little deflated here early on in this game as they don't seem to have a response for the Hackett attack. Sam Hackett, 2 goals and 1 assist here in this game early on, doing some damage. Maintaining the hot hand. He's averaging 2 points per game here through 7 games in the playoffs. And here he's got 3 more tonight to add to that 2-point per game average. The attack looking to get something going. McDonald battles along the boards. Good hit there. Ryan Harper came in, and that gets a seal of approval from the bench. See if that gives a little bit of spark to the attack here. Get them going. McKinnon walks in, tries to get it into McDonald, but that didn't get through. Hackett, little high hit there, might have got away with one. Regals come out. Marshall Gallant fires it up over the top of Rose. Watts rims it around the far side to his D-man partner Harper. Tries to get it up, but that's turned around. Watts. Rim pass out here to McKinnon. He's got some space. Throws it blindly, but that doesn't connect with Jamieson. MacArthur back into his own zone. Cody McCormick looking for it. Chip pass up here through the middle. Dawson Wallace tries to get around Watts, but he's having none of that. Here come the attack out the other way. Ridden out of the play. It's Josh Lund by Liam Greenan. Wallace self-protects the puck against the wall. Gets it back here to Ellsworth. He walks in across the blue line, and that's going to be an offside call. 10:08 to go here in this period. 3-0 the score. The Regals taking advantage of an early double minor penalty to Tyler Worth about 3 minutes ago. They converted. They've been opportunistic on all the chances that they've had so far in this game. A couple of early chances early on with open nets that came. Good rebound on the first goal. Cody McDonald just fired it into the net. Puck came out to Sam Hackett. Johnny on the spot. Gaping net there. Converted on the rebound. Doc got them on the board. Then the damage really occurred a few minutes later on that double minor penalty to Tyler Worth. As Carson Wood and Sam Hackett extend the lead here for the Regals to what we have right now, 3-0. Commanding lead here early on in this Game 3 of the provincial final series between these two teams. Reeves. Tyler McKinnon can't recoup that pass from Nathan Schofield. MacArthur tries to rim it in along, but that once again, that goes off a glove of a central attack player. Faceoff's going to be just outside the Regals' blue line. Lund in to take it against Wallace. Wallace regains possession. Stripped to the puck there. Here come the attack. Rim pass here from Reeves to, good check there. Might be a penalty coming the other way. Looks like we're probably going to be seeing some multiple penalties. Noah Dow was going in with the puck, and Connor Ellsworth came in on the body check. That was going to be the original call. Might be original call for head contact. And then Tyler McKinnon kind of took exception to the call, came out of nowhere, rammed Ellsworth, and I think the referees are going to probably have a bit of a discussion here to see what the calls are going to be. Very well may be nullified here. The original contact, I think, was going to be Ellsworth. Looks like Josh Lund is going to the box. Seemed to me it was Tyler McKinnon that came in after the play and hit the Regals player, but I'm not quite sure whether he's going to be called on that play or not. Quite a skirmish and shoot after. There goes McKinnon giving a water bottle to Josh Lund. So Lund is in there for sure. Ellsworth for the Regals. The referees are just trying to figure out what the calls are going to be after this now. The Attack certainly don't want to go down here a man after having been victimized by the potent Regals power play here early in this game. So could be a bit of a critical call here. If you get the call going in your way, if you're the Attack, you get a penalty in your way, get an opportunity to get back in the game. If you're the Regals and you can get an extension on this, get the power play going. There goes Tyler McKinnon. Looks like he's going to get the call, as I thought he might. Still only one player from the Regals in the box, so not sure whether it's going to be a 4 minutes for Ellsworth and a 2 and 2 maybe for the other guys. I'm not quite sure. Johnny McDougall, of course, getting the explanation there from the referee, and we'll have a verdict here before long. Nothing up on the board to indicate any kind of advantage or power play on either side, so it looks like we're going to be playing. We don't have a scorer, an announcer here today either, so we don't really know what the calls are going to be, but it appears that we're going to play 5 on 5 here for the next few minutes. As my guess is that Lund and McKinnon got offsetting roughing minors, maybe head contact minors. My guess is that Ellsworth got a double minor for head contact, and that's probably why we're ending up playing 5 on 5. So Keown lends it back to Reeves, over to Watts. He gains it, tries to throw it in deep. Keegan Callahan in pursuit. Battling there against Richard. Keown in support, throws it around. Gallant picks it up. D to D over to Richard as well. Roberts checking down low, comes out here through the middle. Culleton can't control it. Callahan chips it back into the Regal zone. Quick outlet pass there is to Culleton. Tries to go cross ice to Oliver. To Harper. Good check in there by Keegan Callahan once again. Reeves keeps it back in. The attack managing to get a little bit of O-sound time here. Keown rubs out Gallant. Callahan tries to throw that out blindly. Harper, he lost it in his feet. Ben Watts, quick wrister taken off there by Isaac Oliver, but Watts managed to get back and take it away from him. Cross-ice pass. Ooh, almost too many men on the ice there for the attack. The fans disapprove of that call in behind me. Boyle throws it into the Regal zone. Colby McDonald, good spinorama move to get away from Boyle there. Puck goes in behind. McCormick. Chip pass up there to Wood. Kept in by Cameron Jennings. Jennings retrieves it. Pass over here to Worth. Worth throws it in deep and goes after it. McCormick. Rim pass out the far side. Checked there by Reed Monahan on him. McDonald to McCormick. High and hard off the glass. The attack. Throw her back in. Reeves. He dumps it in and makes the change. 7:46 to go here, and this the first period. Cameron Jennings. He whiffed on that one. Gets it back again, though. Throws it over to Monahan. That goes off the Regals defender, and here comes Michael McRae. Tries to get around Watts, but once again, that's a hard task. And Watts stopped him. McCormick. Weak wrister goes wide. Jennings. Outlet pass comes here to McDonald. He chips it off the boards. Baker down low, tic-tac-toe, back and forth with Mike McRae, but that one's turned aside as well, and the puck is down the far side, and the attack make full-scale changes. McDonald throws it in. Reeves tries to get it out. Ethan McDonald controls it. Ooh, that might have been a knee coming through there as Colby McDonald stuck the leg out, and McDonald staining a little bit on that one. Colby McDonald throws it wide. That's going to go down all the way for ice, and 6:42 to go here in the first period. 3-0 is the lead as the Western Regals, as I said earlier in the start, looking to secure their 5th championship in the last 8 years. A dominant organization here in the U18 AAA level on Prince Edward Island. MacArthur swings it wide to the far side. Hackett can't get it out. MacArthur manages to chip it by Watts. Rose comes out to play it. Richard, he tumbles in the neutral zone. Hackett manages to get it back and throw it into the attack zone. McDonald taken away there by Carson MacArthur. Comes along the far side. McKinnon takes it out. Puck shot wildly in front by Marshall Gallant, and Aiden Rose decides wisely to put that, freeze it, and face-off will come to his left. As Johnny McDougall sends out his Noah Dow. He's going to take the face-off out there with Worth and Boyle. McDougall kind of throwing the lines into the blender here a little bit, seeing if he can get something happening. Get some magic. Get a bit of lightning in the bottle. Make something happen. See if they can reduce this lead that they found themselves here early in this game. Regals bench looking for an interference penalty there. Might have had a just cause as well, too. Watts battling in the corner there with Greenan. Dow manages to come out of it with the puck. Up the far side. That's too far. Gallant, long stretch pass up to Greenan. One times it into the far zone. Watts goes back to play it. Harper, chip pass around the boards. Puck comes out here to Dow. 2-on-2 for the attack. Might have been offside there. Dow tries to walk around Gallant. Well defended there by the second-year forward here for the Regals, the former Charlottetown Knights defenseman, playing this year with his hometown team. in this, his second U18 season on Prince Edward Island. Boyle walks out of the zone, tries to get it to Keown, but that goes by him. Shot back in by the Regals. 4:49 to go here in this first period. Nick Reeves, long pass, but that doesn't connect with anybody. Comes back in the zone to Reeves. Tries to get it up here to Keegan Callahan. Chip pass wide, retrieved there by Sam Hackett. Backhand pass over to Carson MacArthur. Back to Hackett. He tries to get it by, but that goes by Eric McCashin. He's drawn back into the lineup. McCashin himself was a little bit of a questionable starter here in this game. Braden Bailey might have been, looked like he took the warm-up earlier on, but McCashin deemed himself good to go. He's back in the lineup here and out here on this defensive pairing right now with Nick Reeves. Face-off won by Hackett. Chip pass along the far side, comes out here. Dumped up there by Culleton. McCashin retrieves it in his own zone. Hackett keeps it down. Regals trying to hem the attack in their own zone here late in this period. Turnaround wrister by Hackett. That went wide. McCormick tries to keep it in. Culleton walks around Roberts, but he takes him out of the play. Back into the neutral zone. Callahan retrieves it, tries to get it to Keown, but that goes under his blade into the far zone. Richard, cross-ice pass to McCormick, dangerously close out there as McKinnon almost intercepted. Michael McRae, long wrister, turned aside by Rose. Aiden Rose, the starter here tonight for the Central attack in this game 3. Been victimized here earlier with the 3 goals. None of them really his fault, as the Regals have been opportunistic on all of the chances that have been presented to them. Jamieson wins the draw, tries to go around Gallant, but once again, he's ridden out of the play. Far side, pinch in by Schofield to keep it alive. Puck comes into the slot. Schofield can't control it. Puck's turned out of the far zone there, and it goes out of the play on the shot by Colby Baker. 3:09 to go here in this, the first period. Game 3 of the provincial U18 championships between the Central Attack and the visiting Western Regals. Puck bounces around in there, taken back into the neutral zone by Schofield. Long wrister, now wasn't handled very well by Turner Ellis. But he got away with that one. Good long pass out there, good break out there by the Western Regals. Wallace stumbles in the corner. Watts retrieves it. 2-on-2 ensuing here for Watts. Tries to take it wide around McDonald. Watts. Shifty little move along the far wall. Johnny McKinnon looking for Nick Reeves. He takes it through the middle, and that goes off the stick of Jack Riley up over the top, and the chance is nullified once again here for the attack, who really so far in this game, Turner Ellis has not been tested overly to an overextent. The attack really haven't mustered much in the terms of any sustained offense, and here comes a 2-on-1. Sam Hackett down the ice. Good chip pass across the ice. Great save by Aiden Rose on that one to keep this a 3-0 game late in the period. That could have been a real dagger in the hearts of the attack. Josh Lund strips down the other side. Going in 3-on-1. Oh, good move there by Cody McCormick to come over and take that dangerous chance away there from Josh Lund. And here come the attack. Play opening up here a little bit. Good save once again by Aiden Rose. There's a good exchange there between the two teams. Sam Hackett came down. Nice saucer pass over right onto the stick of Carson MacArthur. Aiden Rose made an exceptional save coming down on that side. Puck came down the other way. Josh Lund kind of creating his own space. Coming in the 3-on-1, decided to shoot. But the veteran, Cody McCormick, being solid on defense once again in this game. Great move to come across and take away what would have been the best scoring chance probably of the attack in this period. Regals. Baker dumps it in. That hits the linesman, comes back the other way. Johnny McKinnon throws it blindly into the middle, and that's intercepted by Colby McDonald. Watts over to Reeves. Looking for somebody. Can't find Ethan McDonald. Icing waved off. Marshall Gallant. Chip pass out. Good hit there by Nick Reeves on Carson Wood, and he sends him flying. McDonald. Back in behind the net. 1:03 to go here in this period. Watts. Alley-oops up the middle towards Jamieson, but that goes over the stick of Johnny McKinnon. Baker tries to go around Watts, but he's stripped of the puck. McKinnon again throws it blindly up to nobody. That's turned aside there by Colby McDonald. So puck management, a bit of an issue here for the attack in this game, is kind of throwing it away blindly at different times, kind of not controlling the play. And it's been costing them here as the Regals have taken a big 3-0 lead in this game. Hackett, cross ice over here to Gallant. Tries to get it through, that one off the stick. Friendly fire there, Colby McDonald. He wristed that one. That one didn't miss by much as Ryan Harper earlier on almost put it in his own net. Good pass there by Hackett to McDonald. Well defended there by Reeves as he slid across to take away that cross seam pass. Harper tries to shoot it off, and Sam Hackett doing it in all kinds of ways. Offensively, defensively, physically. Leading the Regals. Making a difference in all zones of the ice is Hackett. Not only on the offensive side. That's what you want your best players to do. Lead the way in the big games, and Sam Hackett is doing just that for the Jason Smallman, Connor Morrissey, Kirkland Fraser, and Joey Dunville coached Regals. In this game 3, as the Regals are looking to seal the deal. They got the 2-0 lead in the series. They're looking to put the nail in the coffin in this one. And they're off to a great start so far. Gallant looking to do it. Good check there once again by Nick Reeves to put an end to this period here. That's where we're going to end right now. 3-0 the score. The visiting Western Regals getting out to an early lead against the host Central attack. That's where we stand after one. We'll be back in about 12 minutes. Stay tuned for period 2 action in this provincial final. Welcome back to second period action here inside the McLaughlin Arena. Inside the Bell Alliance Center in the campus of the University of Prince Edward Island. Norm back here with the call once again. Period 2 in this U18 AAA final series between the home team Central Attack. Attacking from your right in the white and gold trim against the Western Regals. Your left in the green and white. They lead 3-0. After one. They've established a dominant position here in this game. Are the Attack going to be able to make some inroads here on this one and get back into it? They need something to happen early to get it going. See if they can make it. Watts up to Roberts. Chipped through there by Keown. Keegan Callahan goes after it. McDonald into the corner. Ridden out of the play there by Keegan Callahan. Comes along the far side. Watts does a good job of pinching in. Keep that alive. Pinball shot in there by Roberts. That didn't go anywhere. And here we go. Western Regals are going to be ending up shorthanded. Slashing's going to be the call on Colby McDonald. So, the Attack. Good chance for them to get back into it here as Johnny McDougall sends out Reeves. Jameson and McKinnon. Comes around here to McKinnon. Shields the puck. Throws it back down low to Jameson. Throws it out quickly in front. Josh Lund, good wrist shot over the top shoulder. That didn't miss by much. Thrown back wildly in front, but that can't connect. McKinnon, bank pass into McKinnon. Bank pass back to McKinnon. Johnny McKinnon looking forward in his feet. Can't find it too well. Tyler McKinnon walks up the wall. Throws it to Lund. Lund. Down low to Jameson. That goes off his feet. Reeves. Looking for options. Walks out the far wall. Throws it off. Gets his own rebound as Carson Gallant is smarting after that one after throwing his body in front of the wrist shot by Nick Reeves. 1:14 to go here in this power play for the Attack. Faceoff's going to come to the left of Turner Ellis. Lund. Cross ice to McKinnon. He throws it down low, having no option. Jameson tries to get it through, but he's ridden out of the play there by Richard. Puck comes along the far side, and Cody McCormick able to rifle it over the shoulder of Johnny McKinnon and send it down. 50 seconds to go here in this power play for the Attack. McKinnon with speed up the middle. Goes wide. Wrist shot. That goes wide. Reeves fires it around the far side. Jameson gets it and chips it back down low to Reeves. Walking out. Sees McKinnon at the point. Walks around McRae. Another attempt there, but McCormick turns him aside. Puck thrown out in front, but turned aside there by the Regals defender. Lund. Down deep to Jameson. Back to Lund, but that's intercepted there by Dawson Wallace. He's able to get her down. That's pretty much going to do it here for the Attack on this power play. Johnny McKinnon, big slapper right into the numbers for Turner Ellis. So effective job there by the Regals, keeping the Attack at bay on that power play chance here early in this first period. Face off to the left of Ellis. It's going to be Hackett in against Keown. Face off won by the Attack. Goes in behind the net. Cameron Jennings jumps up to keep it in. Dow tries to get it, but that goes through his feet. Tipped off of the glove. Nicing is waved off. Colleton goes in, drives wide, and his shot muffles over the back. Jennings kicks the puck up there to Dow. Tries to walk around Sam Hackett. Coming back. Good effort there by Hackett. On the defensive side of things, too. Rashad in front. Scramble in front. Where's it? Can't seem to find it. Ethan McDonald. He shoots at it wide. Good chance there by the attack as they jammed the front of the net, but couldn't get a fork in it to get that first goal here in the second period. Reeves. Up to McDonald. Back to Reeves. Hackett tries to get it from him. Puck shot in there by Reeves. Goes back. Carson Gallant. Long stretch pass. Here we go. Oh, great save, Aiden Rose. As Michael McRae snuck in behind the defenseman. Great long outlet pass by Carson Gallant up to McRae, the dangerous Michael McRae, who's been red hot here in this playoffs as well. Tied for fifth in scoring in this playoffs, but he got turned aside by Rosie. He flashes the leather and keeps this a 3-0 hockey game early in this second period. Harper chips it up. Worth goes after it. That's going to be an offside call. So great save here by Eden Rose early on to keep this a 3-0 game. Long stretch pass from Carson Gallant up to the dangerous Michael McRae. Got good wood on it. Eden Rose. He was the man on that one. Ellsworth. Monahan strips him of the puck. Worth in pursuit. Tries to throw it out front to Boyle. That goes off his stick. Puck goes in, back down low. Boyle protects. Ridden out of the play there is Worth by Michael McRae. Coach Jason Smallman getting really strong defensive support here from his offensive players. Hackett, strong defensively. McRae, strong defensively in there once again. Taking care of business in their own zone first. And you know the offense takes care of itself after that when you take care of your own house. Face off to the left of Ellis. Hackett. He can't get it. Keown throws it back down. Keegan Callahan out in front. And Jack Roberts didn't miss by much on that one. Good check there by Callahan once again. He's been physical here in this game for the attack. Puck goes off MacArthur's feet. Down the ice. That's going to be icing. So a much better start here for the attack in this first period. Seemed to come out here with a little bit more jump in their step. A little bit more, couple of good chances created. Some good net front presence, getting some scrambling in. Can they make something happen and convert? And further establish that momentum and change the direction of this game. McCashin. Puck cleared out there by the Regals. Watts shoots it around blindly. That goes by the defenseman Carson Gallant. So 14-24, puck's going to come all the way down into the central attack zone. To the right of goaltender Aiden Rose. Rankinoy loses a draw. Johnny McKinnon picks it up. Takes it wide. Oh, he looked like he had a step on Richard there, but he just got the stick on it at the last minute. Gallant tries to get it up. Nice thing's going to be nullified. Rankinoy, cross-ice pass. Open net for Carson MacArthur, but he couldn't get to it. Great chance there for the Regals to establish that lead to 4 goals. Whirl around shot there by Gallant. Taken away by the attack, and here comes McDonald. 1-on-2. Richard loses stick. Nice move by Ethan McDonald as he stepped around Carson Gallant, but just turned aside at the last minute. Richard still playing with the stick. Carson MacArthur tries to get it to him. Nice move there by Dawson Wallace. Up to MacArthur, back to Wallace. Walks in across the line. Nick Reeves got the stick in there at the last minute. Puck shot wildly, retrieved there by McKinnon. With speed up through the middle. Tries to get it to McDonald, but he can't see it. Reeves. Soft cross-ice dump. Greenan. Up the far side, throws it in. Cameron Jennings-Hughes goes back and gets it. Nice move around the Regals attacker. Here comes Josh Lund with speed around the far side. Loses it in his feet, gets it back and fires it over the top. Tyler McKinnon drops it back to Cameron Jennings. McKinnon, down low. Dow, looking for someone out in front. Can't find them, throws it back out. Lund recaptures. Patiently behind the net. Back to Jennings-Hughes, throws it in front. Turned aside there. Jam it down. Oh, that was close. Close attempt right there, but the right call was made by the linesman as he was Johnny on the spot on that one. 12:26 to go here in this second period. Central attack trailing 3-0. But have come out with a little bit of renewed vigor in this second period and have had a much better performance than they did in the first frame. Watts traps it along the far wall. Noah Dow retrieves it. Tyler McKinnon. Puck just goes off the end of his stick. McKinnon, chip pass off the boards, retrieved there by MacArthur. Tries to get it to Hackett, but that's out in front of him. Connor Ellsworth pivots in his own zone, rims it up high. Kept in there by Reeves. MacArthur across the blue line. Looking for options. McKinnon intercepts that pass. Rankinoy, cross-ice pass, well defended there by Nick Reeves. McCormick shoots it in. Rankinoy strips Reeves of the puck. Puck comes along the far side. Tyler McKinnon blanks it off the wall. Over the stick of McCormick. Lund in pursuit. Good attack there. Tyler McKinnon. Whoa, good shot. Nice cross-ice pass. That didn't miss by much. Noah Dow was sitting wide open net waiting on the far side. Good chance there. Smart play by Tyler McKinnon, but that couldn't just get through. It didn't miss by much. Ryan Harper goes after his own puck in the far corner. Takes McCormick out of the play. McCashin up the far side, kept in by Monahan. There goes Worth. Good effort there to get in first on that puck by Tyler Worth. Comes along the far side. Boyle. Reed Monahan. Throws in front. Oh, that was dangerous. Off the foot of Damon Boyle in the attack. They're smelling it. There, you got a little bit of jump in this period. Most of the play been down in this end so far, and just got the feeling that something's going to happen here before long for this team. Face off to the right of Ellis. Boyle comes in to take it. One there, Reeves, quick wrister. That didn't miss by much on the short side. Carson Wood looking for options, throws it up through the middle. The attack come out with it. Baker chips it wide. Reeves over to Schofield. Outlet pass over here to Monahan. He's taken out of the play. Puck come back to McDonald. He shoots it wildly over the top of the net. Face-off is going to be inside, it looks, to the left of goaltender Aiden Rose. 10:21 to go here in this second period. 3-0 is the score for the visiting Western Regals in this Game 3 Provincial U18 AAA Finals. MacArthur loses the puck. Reeves. That goes over the stick of Keegan Callahan. Schofield tries to drag it with the foot, but that goes over his stick. Good effort there by Baker on the wraparound. Turned aside by Rose. Colby McDonald shoots it in. That goes off McRae. Puck comes back out into the middle. Reeves escapes with it, but that goes off his heel. Shot back in by the Regals. Schofield and McRae battling in the corner. McRae comes out with it. Schofield, good protection along the wall. Taken out there by another Regals player. Good job there by Nathan Schofield to keep possession of that puck. Johnny McKinnon can't get it by as it's kept in the point there by Richard. Colby McDonald, wrist shot goes off the foot of Nick Reeves. And the puck is cleared there for the attack. Regals make a wholesale changes. 9:08 to go here in this second period. Long pass up there to Johnny McKinnon. He comes weaving across the left side here on the off wing. Tries to go around the defender, Carson Gallant, but he's stripped of the puck. Regals come back and attack. Dawson Wallace can't control that one. McKinnon tries to chip it past Richard. 1-2-1, game pass! Jackie Roberts gets the attack on the board! 8:43 to go! Heck of an effort by Johnny McKinnon to get a self-chip off the pass, and the bells will be ringing in Cambridge, Nova Scotia with Bob and Twyla Cannell tonight, I can tell you that. Myra and Neil Roberts over in Woody Point, Newfoundland, they be jumping for joy as well as their grandson Jack gets them on the boards with that one. So we got life here for the Central attack in this game. Jennings back in the far side. Around the wall to McKinnon. Gets it up here to Jameson, but he can't corral it. McKinnon gets it back. Watts chips it up over the side. Throws it up again. McDonald in pursuit. Carson Gallant, good move there to get around a couple of defenders. Throws it out in front, but good defensive posture there from Johnny McKinnon. Richard shoots it wildly. Gains possession once again. Fires it over here to Hackett. Hackett back to Richard. Waltzes around McKinnon. Cross-ice pass. That didn't miss by much. As Sam Hackett fired it over the top of the net. Good move there by Rankin Noy, but he can't penetrate. Watts tries to get it out. Face-off's going to be to the left, so this Central attack move their way back into this game on a period goal halfway through this period. Jack Roberts gets them on the board. 3-1's the score. They have some life. Let's see if they can build on it here in this last 7 minutes and 43 seconds of this period. Puck is down the far side. Ellsworth being pursued there by McKinnon. He takes him out of the play. Tyler McKinnon, wrist shot on net! Oh, Noah Dow, he didn't miss by much. Great play there. Tyler McKinnon made something happen in his own zone. Reeves shoots it back in. McKinnon pursues it once again. Lund on the attack. Good pursuit there once again by McKinnon. Wrist shot fired wide, and Turner Ellis had to be strong on that one. So great shift by young Tyler McKinnon, the third-year forward here for the Central attack. Got good in on the good pursuit on the forecheck. Made something happen. And almost got the pass out front to Noah Dow to convert on the front, but he couldn't do it. Quick turnaround wrister there by Tyler Worth. That goes aside. McDonald. Hackett up through, Culleton up through the middle. Self pass in. Ryan Harper gets by the puck. Gets it himself. Takes it out along the wall. Looks like that's going to be an icing call here against the Central attack, as Harper did not gain the line on that one. Faceoff's going to come over here to the left of Aiden Rose, who hasn't had much action in this period. It's been pretty much Central attack, other than the great stop that he had against Michael McRae earlier on in the period. He hasn't had to deal with a whole lot, but that was a huge save, and if the attacker to come back in this game, we can look to that one as a pivotal moment in the attack victory if they are able to come back and make something happen. McDonald takes it wide around Reeves. Good defensive positioning there by Reeves once again. He's been really good here on defense here for the attack tonight. Roberts coming in the far side. Oh! I don't know about that one. Maybe not. But anyway, linesman Todd Gallant deemed that Jacko was offside on the attack. So good chance nullified there by the Central attack on that play. McCormick tries to get it by, taken out there. Ethan McDonald runs him out. Puck, board battle along the wall there. Comes out to the middle, McCashin. Jamieson, over to Watts. Up here to Johnny McKinnon. Good hit there by Baker as he walked McKinnon off the line. Regals come back out through the middle. Baker tries to get it through. Michael McRae, he can't get a stick on it. Here come the attack, back in transition. McCashin, cross ice to Watts. Comes up with speed along the far side. Good effort there, but then Watts to walk in and the puck walked over his stick. Good effort there by the league's top defenseman, Ben Watts. Battle going on in the corner. Referee calling for them to move it. Here come the Regals. Baker tries to go around McKinnon. Kind of stumbles a little bit and loses possession. Jamieson, cross-ice pass over to Watts once again. Has Johnny McKinnon cocked just in behind him. Throws it out in front. Good chance there by Ethan McDonald. But that got caught up in the feet. Here comes Hackett. Good check there by Josh Lund to take him out of the play. Reeves. Once again, chip pass there to Josh Lund who had speed going through the middle. Regals come back here 2-on-2. Here's MacArthur. Walks in, wrist shot. Ooh, good save there by Aiden Rose on that one as Carson MacArthur made his way in, got a good shooting angle in, and looked like he was going for that top corner. Aiden Rose threw the shoulder out at the last minute. Face off coming outside. The attack blue line, 4:15 to go here in this period. Gallant. Long rim around the far side. Schofield plays it off the wall, kept in there by McDonald. Dow recaptures the puck, 3-on-2 by the attack. Cross-ice pass, that goes through the middle. McKinnon, good physical play. Once again there by Tyler McKinnon, having himself a heck of a period here in this second period. McDonald shoots that one off. Oh, Dow blows a sneaker on the far side. McDonald, long cross-ice dump. Reeves to Schofield. Cross-ice pass over to Dow, 1-on-3. Dow, nifty move around McCormick, goes into the corner. Attack making the change up at the top. Josh Lund gets it back to Jennings. Zips it over to Watts. He tries to get in front. Oh, good chance there. And good blocks out there by Cody McCormick on that play as Josh Lund couldn't get anything on it. Jennings Hughes dumps it in. Damian Boyle walks out in front. Can't get anything on that one. Watts keeps it in. No, that goes up off the stick over the glass. So the attack almost converting here late in the second period. A couple of good chances once again. But oh so close. They just can't get that next goal, which could be a big goal, pivotal goal in this game here late in the second period. 2:51 to go. Linesman Todd Gallant having a bit of discussion over there. Not sure what that's all about. Regals. Wallace. Plays it back here for Greenan. His pass through the middle doesn't connect. Will come back down all the way to the Regal zone. Johnny McDougall sends out fresh troops. Roberts, Keown, Callahan. See if they can make something happen here. 2:39 to go. Face off one. Quick. Woohoo! Easy shot. Not easily handled by goaltender Ellis. Watts. Callahan intercepts. Throws it back out front. Roberts tracks it down. Can't get it back. Looked like that might have hit a glove on the Regals bench. Watts. Self-pass around the far wall. Kept in there by McCormick. He and Watts battle along there. Comes loose. Greenan tries to fire it back in. Watts. Soft pass up through the middle. Intercepted by McCormick. Cross ice. Riley. Walks around Jenny Hughes. Good stop there by Aiden Rose. Jenny Hughes. Gallant pinches in to keep it alive for the Regals. Callahan tries to flip it through the middle. Roberts can't get a whack at it. Richard. Turned aside there by Reeves. Greenan crosses the blue line. Tries to get it through there to Wallace, but that's turned away. Here come the attack. Watts up through the middle. He's got McKinnon and Jamieson with him. Watts walks through. Turned aside there by Gallant. McKinnon tried to throw it in front. That almost bounced off the foot of Jerry and Jamieson in front. Dangerous play there as McKinnon, with not much of a play, just threw it out in front. Seeing if he could get something happen. The old adage, good things happen when you throw them at the front of the net. They almost converted, but it remains a 3-1 game. 1 minute to go here in the second period. Face-off's going to be to the right of goaltender Turner Ellis. McRae in for it against Jamieson. He secures possession for the Regals. McDonald. Harper, backhand pass, intercepted there by the Regals. Hackett. He throws it in. McDonald. Cross-ice pass over to Gallant. These two guys seeing a lot of ice time here right now as Coach Jason Smallman trying to nail things down for the visiting Regals. Long stretch pass, Johnny McKinnon in all alone. Rissa, what a save by Turner Ellis. Great effort by Johnny McKinnon to go in, fend it off. Colby McDonald, who had slid across to try and do it, tried to go upstairs, threw it up over the top, and could not convert. Nice smart play by Darian Jamieson to get him up too. He knew that Johnny had taken off. Jamieson got it up to him, and Johnny McKinnon could not convert. Reeves taken out of the play there. Well done by Carson Wood. Gallant protects the puck in behind the net. 11 seconds to go. Tack trying to muster something up here in the latter stages. Jocelyn shoots it on net. Turned aside there by Ellis. As Darian Jamieson tried to get a whack on it too. So couple of good chances late in the period once again for the attack. They've had the better of the play here in this second period. Reduced the lead to 2. That might be as far as we're going to get. We'll see what happens on this face-off. Lund wins it back. They're going to redo it. What the whistle went for? I think the clock was late starting, and I guess they deemed that it should have been 23 seconds left. Anyway, they couldn't make it happen. So, after 2 periods, the score stands 3-1 for the visiting Western Regals over the hometown Central Attack. Game 3 of the U18 AAA Provincial Finals. 20 minutes to go. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. We'll be back in 12 to 15 minutes for the final period of this game 3. Oh, was it? You know why it was You good? Welcome back inside the McLaughlin Arena. Inside the Bell Alliance Center on the campus of the University of Prince Edward Island. Game 3 of the U18 AAA Provincial Finals between the Central Attack and the visiting Western Regals, who hold a 3-1 lead after 2 periods. It was 3-0 after the first. Goals by Sam Hackett, 2 by Sam Hackett and 1 by Carson Wood. And Jack Roberts got the attack back on the board in the second period as he converted a cross-out feed from Johnny McKinnon to get the attack on the board to make it a 3-1 hockey game, and that's where we stand right now. Do or die time for the attack. They need a win to stay alive in this series as the Regals have built a 2-0 cushion in this final. Watts tried to spring Ethan McDonald, but that goes over his stick. Faceoff's going to be to the left of Aiden Rose. Jamieson in to take it against Rankin Noy. He's had a strong game himself here. Quiet game, but a strong game for the Western Regals. Watts. Taken out of the play there by MacArthur. Ooh, good effort there by Darian Jamieson to take Noy out of the play. Comes along the far side. Gallant. Tops in. Here come the attack. 2-1. McKinnon. Gallant get back in. Good effort there by Gallant to strip the cross-ice pass. McDonald walks the line. Plays it down to Lund. Rims it along the far side here. McKinnon trying to play pitch and catch with Ethan McDonald in the corner. Hackett throws it up through the middle, but Harper cuts that one off. Sends it back there to Colby McDonald. Marshall Gallant gets it up. Watts, long pass up here to Dow. 1-on-4, throws it in the middle. Well defended there by the Regals. Dow, stripped to the puck there. Dawson Wallace shoots it in. Turned aside there by Rose. Richard chips it in there to Greenan. He's taken off the puck by Harper. Dow comes back in transition, tries to walk around Richard, but he tumbles forward. On the far side, Greenan. Quick up there. Riley to Wallace. He loses it. Dow, he's at the end of a shift. Tries to get it up to Lund. Back pass over there to Cameron Jennings, who jumped up in the play, but he's taken out of it. Harper to McCormick. Tries to get it up. That's going to go down all the way to ice, and have to offer my apologies to Marshall Gallant. I've been calling Marshall Carson all game, and a lovely lady came down and advised me that I was calling him by the wrong name, so deepest apologies to you, Marshall. I had an old Carson Gallant that I used to have at school, and I had Carson on the brain, so anyway, I'll get it right this period. Puck in behind, Gallant. Up there to Culleton. Feeds it into Oliver. He takes it wide. Soft pass into Rose. He decides to freeze it and get the face-off over to his left. A bit of exchange going on between Callahan and Oliver. .17:06 to go here in this, the third period. The Regals nursing a 2-goal lead. Keown wins the draw. Watts circles back in behind the net. Walks out the far side. Reeves Tries to get it up there to Callahan through the middle, but that goes in behind him. Reeves tried to get it up to Roberts. That was intercepted there by Noy. Tyler Worth rifles it in. Long shot goes into the corner. McDonald ridden out of the play there by Worth. Reed Monahan comes in. Wrist shot on net. Turned aside there by the goaltender, Turner Ellis. Starter in this game 3. After Nyland Hustler had been in the pipe for games 1 and 2. Puck goes by McCashin. Here comes Baker, going to be sprung in, but Watts, the good long stride, get back and is able to close that one off. Harper being pursued by Worth. Baker can't get it up. Watts intercepts. Watts takes the space, tries to fire the wrister. McCormick goes back to get it. Wood up to McRae. Trying to go wide around Watts. Taken out. Reeves rims it around the boards there to Monahan. Takes it up the left. Cody McCormick takes him out of the play. Puck comes along here. Baker's going to take it up. Doesn't see an option, so takes the space once again. Reeves stops him. Seeing no play, throws it in deep and goes after it himself. Baker, at the end of a shift, did not gain the line. That's going to be icing for the Western Regals. 15-19 here to go in this, the third period of Game 3 of the U18 AAA Provincial Final. Gallant, who's going to be facing off over here. Jameson is going to be in against Rankin Noy. McCormick plays it to Marshall Gallant. Johnny McKinnon tried to keep it in, but that's going to be a delayed offside. McDonald, Gallant, wobbly pass. Ends up in the feet of the linesman. McKinnon. Cross ice to Watts. He's logged a lot of ice time here again tonight for this central attack once again, as he has done throughout the whole playoffs. McKinnon sees an opening, steps up. Good check there by Sam Hackett to come back and take away McKinnon and nullify that play. Puck rimmed in along. McDonald, he doesn't get it. Goes into the feet. Regals try to get it out. Nick Reeves intercept. Wrist shot right into the chest of Turner Ellis. Is a good pinch in there by Nick Reeves coming in off the back end. Unfortunately, couldn't get anything. Clear shot, no traffic in front. That's going to be an easy stop for Turner Ellis. Ellsworth, quick pass up the far side. Ellis fumbles it through the middle. Josh Lund tries to get it back from him. McCormick, puck high stick. That's going to be waved off. Greenan, wrist shot in, turned aside by Aiden Rose. Faceoff's going to come over to his right. It's going to be Wallace in against Lund. Wallace wins up, but Noah Dow jumps in and manages to chip the puck out into the middle. Ellsworth tries to spin it around, chipped off the boards there by Wallace. It seems like the Western Regals are content to play Kitty Bar the door here for the remainder of this period. Not trying to give up too many opportunities for the central attack and keep it close, keep it tight, keep it clean. Pucks off the boards, keep the pucks out of the neutral zone. See if they can maintain that strategy and see if it works here for them in the remainder of this period. Riley couldn't get that pass over there to Greenan. Harper chips it off the boards, intercepted there by Riley. Nick Reeves regroups in his own zone, high and hard off the side glass. That'll go over the stick of Cody McCormick and down the ice. And, of course, Cody, not surprisingly, a good defensive defenseman, much like his father, Rob. Borky, they call him in the day. Great ball player, great hockey player. Very cerebral type of hockey player and ball player. And, of course, a good Boston Bruin fan, too. So, you got to have good time for all them good Bruin fans out there. And, of course, call him Borky in honor of Ray Bourque. And he was a big Ray Bourque fan. And saw Rob out in the lobby at lunchtime, or in a break time there. And seems to be in great trim. Enjoying his kids playing hockey, watching his kids play hockey. Doesn't get much better than that. Puck in behind the net. Hemphill stripped to the puck. There's going to be the penalty. Coming up here to the attack. Colby McDonald. Long stretch pass. Oh, Sam Hackett lurking in the weeds. Colby McDonald saw him coming up, but just went under his stick as we saw a good example in the second period where Marshall Gallant sprung Michael McRae on a long stretch pass. Colby McDonald almost did the same thing to Hackett on that one. That could have been interesting to see what would have materialized from that. So here go the Regals on the attack. Johnny McKinnon tries to strip it by, but Gallant manages to keep that one at bay. Reeves tried to go cross ice from McKinnon. That just got out, stretched by him. Gallant up to McDonald. Settles it wide in the corner. McRae fumbles off his stick a bit. McDonald patiently out across the top of the line. Sees Gallant. Backdoor Hackett tried to get it through. Michael McRae got a stick on it, but Aiden Rose slid aside and took that chance away there. You can see Sam Hackett. You can see Marshall Gallant looking. He saw Hackett down back door. He was streaking back the far side, but he couldn't get it through. Good job of defending there by the attack. Reeves up to Worth. He can't get it through. He's back to Reeves once again. McRae takes him out of the play. Ooh, that was a dangerous play in front. Ben Watts protects it in the corner, sends it flying down. 55 seconds to go here on the power play for the Regals. Not much happening so far for the Regals on this one. Gallant. Tic-tac-toe in through the middle. McDonald rims it wide. Watts taken out of the play there by Wood. McRae comes in support and retrieves the puck. Saucer pass out front. McDonald! Big wrister over the top. That didn't miss by a whole lot. Marshall Gallant tries to get across ice. Hackett retrieves. Down low. Pick pass out in front. Great save by Aiden Rose. Excellent three-way pass and play there between Sam Hackett. Michael McRae saw Marshall Gallant picking in from the point, pinching in. Good read. Nice reaction and a tremendous save by Aiden Rose to keep this a 3-1 hockey game. McKinnon down the far side. McDonald. Ethan McDonald strips him of the puck. Jamison. Long shot in, taken out of the play there by McRae. And Turner Ellis decides to freeze that. 10:29 to go here in this, the third period, game 3 of the provincial finals, U18 AAA. Face-off one there by Wallace. He's been good on the draws here tonight for Western Wind. Playing a solid game all around is Wallace. Jamison. Down low to McDonald. Sees Johnny McKinnon lurking out in front. Puck comes back to Jennings. Over to Harper. He fumbles it a bit. Jamieson keeps it down low once again. McCormick fends off McDonald in the corner. Ref urging them once again to play, move the puck. Wallace rims it around here to the far side. Harper. Chip pass up here to Riley. Hesitates a bit in his own zone. Tries to go through the middle. That's turned aside. Lund backpedals here for Watts. Looking for options. Plays it off the boards. Turned aside there. Here comes McKinnon. Through the middle wide. Tries to feed Lund through the middle. McKinnon picks it up. Walks out the far side. Good defensive structure there once again by the Regals. Turns aside any chance for clogging up the middle in there, taking away any chances of generating offense on those cross-seam passes. Reeves. Up to Watts. Coming up. Being held there a little bit by Hackett. Yeah, he didn't get away with it. And front! Oh, what a play! Noah Dow hung with it. 8:55 to go. We got ourselves a hockey game as the attack. Leading scorer converts on a cross-ice feed to give the attack. Close the gap within one. Noah Dow. You want your big guys to come through. Well, they just did. Watts get it up. Lund shoots it in. Dow converts. We got ourselves a hockey game. McCashin. Up to McKinnon. That's turned aside. Here comes Hackett. Wrist shot turned away, but blocked there by Eric McCashin. The attack come back. 3-on-3. Dow patiently across the first side. Threw it in front dangerously, and Josh Lund almost converted on that one. Then the attack deriving some energy from the goals. That just came from Noah Dow. Looking to see if they can close the gap completely here as they've generated some offense halfway through here in this final period. Keown, Worth, Callahan come out. Watts, no surprise on the back end. He's probably pushing the 30-plus minutes in this game so far, I'm sure. If anyone were having a stopwatch on him, he and Nick Reeves playing a tremendous amount here for the Central attack. Good job by Watts to keep the dangerous Sam Hackett at bay on that one. Worth throws it in. Rankin Noy in position there to take that one away. Colby McDonald threw it up the middle. Schofield comes back here. Marshall Gallant, long rim pass up to MacArthur. He plays it high and hard, and the Regals keeping the shift short, make wholesale changes. 7:41 to go here in this, the third period. The Regals had a 3-goal lead. It's now reduced to 3-2. The attack have come back here with a bit of life, looking to close the gap. Schofield, long stretch pass up there to Ethan McDonald. That goes through the wickets, and that's going to make its way all the way down to the far end. Icing is going to be the call, with the face-off coming to the left of Aiden Rose. Jamieson in to take the draw against Wallace. Jamieson wins it. Reeves to Watts. Tries to spring McDonald on the far side. That goes off the stick. And the face-off's going to be to the right of Turner Ellis here with 7:11 to go in this third period. Jamieson plays it forward. Battle on the far wall, kept in there by McDonald. Might have gone up over the glass. But play goes on. Greenan. Chip pass there to Wallace. Tries to go around Reeves. Good job there defending once again by Nick Reeves. Been very strong in the back end here for this central attack team. Johnny McKinnon takes it wide around. Richard, dangerous shot up short. Almost converted. Reeves couldn't get it through there. Good defending by Richard once again. Both teams looking for a call here, but no one calling them. Face-off's going to be right to the left of Turner Ellis with 6:23 to go here in this period. Good physical play. Both teams feeling that the lead is tenuous at best. Coach Johnny McDougall or Coach Morgan Rice sends out Dow, Lund, McKinnon. That's their top offensive line. Can they get them? The equalizer here with 6:15 to go in this period. McKinnon to Lund. Back to McKinnon. Lund gets it. Comes out the far side. Cameron Jennings tried to keep it in, but that's going to be a delayed offside. Gallant tried to spring Wood. That goes too far. Been a bit of lollygagging going on by Nick Reeves going on in that one. We'll see whether they call with, bit of a mix-up. It'll go to center ice. No icing called on that one. Gallant pops up, taken out of the play there by Reeves. Tyler Worth. Up through the middle. Reeves whacks it in. Colby Mahuhu, that was a dangerous pass. Keegan Callahan almost stepped up and got that one. Keown, long shot in. Bit of a quick whistle there, but the referee, face-off's going to be to the left of Turner Ellis. 5:28 to go is Rankinoy comes into the face-off against Jameson. Free puck. Frozen there by Ellis. Ethan McDonald tried to get in on that one. Clock ran late. Probably about 8 or 10 seconds, I think, that should be added on. It kept running the whole time. I don't think any of the linesmen or referee saw it, but it was a good 7 or 8 seconds. Probably ran off the clock there, so works in the favor of the Regals. MacArthur dumps it in. Watts chips it around the short side. McKinnon retrieves. Got Gallant flat-footed. Drives around him. Wrist shot. That goes wide. Good chance there by Johnny McKinnon as he caught Marshall Gallant flat-footed, but he managed to get back. Here come the Regals. 2-on-1. Rankinoy. Wrist shot. Good save. Aiden Rose once again. Puck gloved ahead. McKinnon gets it back. Here come the attack. Johnny McKinnon driving wide. Can't get it out front. Good try there as the old Turner Ellis coming across. Knocked the net off, but good effort there by Johnny McKinnon. Couple of good chances coming in. He's been strong here this afternoon for the Central attack, or this evening for the Central attack. Lund in against Wallace. Puck's in their feet. Comes free to McKinnon. Wrist shot. That goes over the top. As Ellis directed that over. 4:22 to go here in the period. Game 3, the Regals looking to hang on. The attack. Looking to get that equalizer. Ben Watts throws it down low. Taking out hard of the play there is Noah Dow. Richard, good job there. McCormick throws it up through the middle. Riley grabs it and then throws it deep into the attack zone and goes after it. Watts tries to play it up. That goes off the stick. Faceoff's going to come outside the blue line here of the central attack as both teams make changes to their 5-man units. Jamieson, McDonald, McKinnon for the attack. McDonald gets it. Being hounded there. 1-on-4. Good effort by McDonald to get it in. Johnny McKinnon tried to get through. That couldn't make its way. Puck's going all the way down as the Regals once again trying to keep things clean in their own zone late in this third period. Faceoff's going to come to the right of Ellis. Jamieson in against McRae. Jamieson tried to walk around him, but that didn't work. Puck comes out into the middle here. Reeves over to Watts. Cross ice dump. Retrieved there by Marshall Gallant. He can't get it out. He manages to do so, and this time. Oh, there's a good play. Carson Wood almost had Watts beat up, but he walks back. Good shot by Ben Watts. As Turner Ellis had to be sharp on that one. McRae walks around. McKinnon. Oh, great defensive effort there. Once again by Nick Reeves to nullify. Michael McRae made a great move to get around, but he couldn't convert. McDonald, 3-on-3, drops to Jamieson. Culleton takes him out of the play. Nathan Schofield keeps it in. McKinnon walks out, tries to play it off. That goes off a foot. McKinnon once again can't get it. Puck kept in. Jennings stumbles a bit and loses possession. 2:26 to go here. The Regals looking to hold on the attack, looking to make an inroad. Dangerous pass there. Rankin Noy intercepts, rings it off the post. Great chance there by Rankin Noy as he made a great read to cut off the pass. Going to be a penalty here, the attack. They're going on the power play. 2:02 to go. McKinnon walks out. Might be a slash or a hook. Yes, it's going to be. Wow. 1:59 to go. 1-goal game. Cody McCormick. He'll sit for 2 or less. Can the attack convert? 5 forwards out. Jamieson, Reeves, McKinnon, and Lund. Oh, that almost sprung loose. Riley. Ooh. Johnny McKinnon might have got away with one there too. Lund through the middle with speed. There's another trip. The attack are going to go to 5-on-3. Good shot there by Nick Reeves. Whoa, baby. 132. Jack Riley hauled down Josh Lund, who was firing through the middle with some good speed. Major opportunity here for the central attack to make something happen. 1:32 to go. Buckle up. We got ourselves a finish. Lund shoots it through. That was a dangerous shot. Reeves. His slapper goes wide. Jamieson. Good effort there by Michael McRae to turn that puck around as Marshall Gallant clears it down the ice. 1:09 to go. Dow comes out. Watts comes out. Lund, shifty through the middle. Takes it wide. He's got a step. Good stop there by Turner Ellis. Puck hops over Ben Watts' stick. Aiden Rose is out, 6-on-3. 48 seconds to go. Johnny McKinnon through the middle. Regains control. Walks around the net. Patiently, cross ice, good shot, deflection there. Save! Ben Watts! 3-3! We got ourselves a tie game! The Central Attack, with 31 seconds to go, have tied it. Not sure whether it was Ben Watts or Nick Reeves. I think Nick Reeves might have made the deflection in front. Regardless, we've got ourselves a tie game. 31 seconds to go. Nick Reeves. I'm calling Reeves on that one. His first goal of the playoffs could not be any bigger than that goal that he just scored. Watts down the ice. McDonald, he can't get it through. Dow walks around the front. Shot in front, they can't scramble in front, they can't get it. Darian Jamieson, so close. Or Tyler McKinnon was just in front. And Turner Ellis, man, he had to be sharp on that one to keep the puck out. What a finish to this hockey game. Gallant in with McKinnon. Gallant, he's content to freeze it. Ref telling him to move it. Nope, he's going to tell him to face off to the right. 5.4 seconds to go here in this third period. What a turn of events. Central Attack on a 5-on-3 power play. Convert. The big boys come through. Ben Watts, Nick Reeves, the seniors getting it done when they need it with most. We're going to overtime. And the Central Attack fans squealing with delight here in front of me with the cowbells going. There all kinds of excitement late in that period as Noah Dow drew a hooking penalty on Cody McCormick first. Then they went to a 5-on-3. Josh Lund got tripped up through the middle by Jack Riley. The Attack went on 5-on-3 power play for nearly a minute and a half. They pulled the goalie with about 45 seconds left. It worked for them. I believe it was Nick Reeves that converted on a deflection in front. On the wrist shot in by Ben Watts. That's where we stand. OT, game 3. Central Attack have come all the way back. When it looked like they were dead in the water, they did not bend. They did not break. They stuck with it. Second period was better than the first. The third period was equally good as well, too. And here we sit. What's it going to be now? Watts. Cross ice pass to Nick Reeves. That couldn't connect. Rankinoy walks around Watts. He's got a step. Oh! What a goal! Rankinoy has won it. And the Western Regals are the provincial U18 AAA champions. What a goal by Noy, who's had himself a whale of a game here for the Western Regals this afternoon. And the bench erupts. The players are out mauling the hero in the corner as Noy scores 25 seconds into overtime to seal the deal and give Jason Smallman and the Western Regals their 5th provincial championship in the past 8 seasons. The tradition of winning continues in the western end of the island as all the players and coaches come out and erupt in pure joy and emotion. The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. But I can tell you one thing, the Central Attack, they may have lost the game, they may have lost the series, but they have a heck of a lot to be proud of for the way that they conducted themselves in this game. They were down and out, 3-0 early on. Looked like they were out of it. They stuck with it. They kept battling. They inched their way back into it. They had a much better second period. Still down 3-1 after 2. They got a goal at 8:55 from Noah Dow to get them back to within 1. Then with 31 seconds left to go, they managed to tie it up and to send it into overtime. And if you're going to lose a game, you want to lose it on a good goal. And I can tell you one thing, Rankin Noy scored a beauty as he went off. Tucked it up top over the shoulder of Aiden Rose. Nothing Aiden Rose can do on that. He just got beaten by a great shot. No reason to hang his head on that one, I can tell you either. And this might be the most bizarre end to a provincial championship that I've ever seen. I guess that's the way COVID works these days, where teams have to go off and get their masks and protect themselves. But anyway, that's going to do it here for this afternoon, folks. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. It was fun to do. It was a terrific hockey game, and you had two teams that battled hard right here till the end of it, with the Western Regals ultimately coming out on top with a victory. But the Central Attack certainly has nothing to hang their head about in losing this game in overtime to the Western Regals. Like I said, the 5th championship in 8 years for this U18 AAA hockey team. They run a great program up there, and they've proven themselves to be worthy champions once again. But great season on behalf of the Central Attack. They finished first in the regular season. Played hard in this final game. Unfortunately, they come up just a little bit on the short end of it. And that's the way it's going to end for this team here. Their season is over, unfortunately. But congratulations to the Western Regals on their championship. Thank you for tuning in this afternoon. It's Norman Beck signing off on behalf of our cameraman Mike and the crew at Universum UMI Sports. Thank you for all your support, and thank you for tuning in. We hope to see you soon. Enjoy the rest of the hockey season, what's left of it.
Playoff MVP award to the Western Regals player Marsha Deland. I would now